first play, he got hurt. I was like, all right, changing that. He's just kicking.
That's not happening ever again.
I was like, oh, he's got the highest kick return on the...
Miles Jack. If only I was an enforcer. Yeah, laugh at Rob, Rory.
What do you want for lunch, buddy?
Oh, you were looking for AB, weren't you? Oh, step up, you fucking nerd!
Touchdown?
That's on me. Oh, God.
A fight for the right to be no. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us about 20 miles south of downtown LA at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Running back doesn't play.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Running back like Saquon.
Oh, I ran behind my own blocker. Jamal Adams. No, I haven't picked it up. Yeah! Run at Beast. Run at
Bad start there. A big loss on their first
I had
play
no
from
idea what I was getting.
It's second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, you got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Do you have the aggressive on?
Carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley.
That's why you're going to get it.
Because I forgot who Mitchell played. He was
finding the end zone 3 different times.
Complaining
Is it
all the time.
possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns you're going to call productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big time game.
It's caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. Throwing Wilson on first down. Being chased out left. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
I don't think last year or before Adams I had like any forced fumbles, and now he gets all. Like Cox he gets all the sacks, he doesn't force them.
On second down, here's Barkley.
Oh, pressure.
Give him 14
and
a first down.
I don't want this play on third down.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Here's the offense, and sometimes you got to show love to the big guys.
That you do. We're talking about Jason Kelsey now, not Travis, his brother.
Am I supposed to get fucking touchdowns?
Jason lines up at center, a threat to go to the Pro Bowl each and every year.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
I really don't care about the win. Well, I care. Now that I'm close.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. It's caught by OBJ. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain there of 21 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball is arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. He gets a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so When they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
I think it was like
I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of the team.
I didn't know which guy to cover.
How much easier it is to actually.
Oh, why didn't I pick up fucking block? Let's see what happens. I don't want a field goal block. What the hell is that? What are all these? Oh, that doesn't work. I had some room, but.
This is outrageous. I've been so bad the last like 3 weeks. Or like this week, I've been really bad. Even against the music.
That was your fault. That was your fault.
Completely missed them. I went too wide.
She said. Hold that block. That'll go out of bounds, you idiot. Kyler to the house.
I don't know what to do.
Kyler to the house, Connor.
I brought the heat up the middle and you ran to the outside.
It was a great read option read.
Rory, come here. Come on.
Connor, you're so far away.
I'm like, this isn't gonna be good.
As long as that receiver held the block, that was fine. Try some different things on defense here. I don't want to. It doesn't have the right play though. Ooh, look, Jamal Adams up by the line.
Stand up.
Oh, dude, Steppa. It's okay. Katie and Conley.
3 of 7 for 111 yards.
The one play was good though. Oh, good job.
Yeah, run away from Adams. Run away.
Pair during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. It'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, more often than they probably should.
But like, I would have to think those two are not the best in pass protection.
Keanu is. Jamal Adams really isn't.
Like, they're more boxing.
Black 25! He can't hit. He's not going to get me.
Oh,
on play action.
Oh, Jamal. That wasn't even him anyway.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush.
I didn't think I was getting
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
I don't ever.
And not a whole lot to speak of there, so bring him down shy of the 20. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
I just can't figure out the hit stick.
Play action now, Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly.
There's 3 touchdowns and close to 200 yards.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all total. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over
gotten hurt, like,
in
ever?
great field position.
No.
I mean, that's
Well, I think for like the rest of the game.
not like missed weeks because he's like small.
Like fucking pump Philip Lindsay.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's got room.
That was 75 yards, so he's got to be
And all the way down to
30
the
yards and 3
9.
touchdowns.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from those big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
We took UConn in the spread pool. Our all-in bet this week was
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down.
Rob, if you let me score so fast, I'm going to be late to this fucking game.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Josh Reynolds. And it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
Apparently, they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Championship.
Nah, he wins his first.
They go play action. Winston.
Oh, Jesus.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1.
For some reason in the quarter, he
high
fucking
safety,
so
you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there, and he puts one out there for a big-time complete.
Under pressure, he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a second down coming up. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Winston. This is caught by Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Winston of the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
When you give up a long touchdown drive, you're looking for a silver lining. In this case, it's the fact that your offense had a chance to rest, and now they can come out in the field charged up and ready to go.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
I feel like they fucked CBX up so bad. Like it's either
this one taken from the 7. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Bullshit, ref. Open your eyes.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
I didn't even do anything.
A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense.
Every time Dennis is getting like short yards, he goes 5 wide, and then he goes 3 plays. And just run the ball and get first down. You have time during he's like a wrecking ball.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. 25, 25.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
From the 39, Wilson.
Oh, what a catch by Wilson.
As he pulls it in. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
On 1st down, Barkley able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Dive, slide, you idiot.
This will be caught at about the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 11 yards there.
That's the first time I ever ran that.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Oh, no. Good looks, though. Keanu, way to get there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Punt it.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's go, defense.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Get him.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
He was
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
You'll probably get the what? The weird Tariq Cohen one? Which one is that?
And now here comes Kansas City. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
From the 39, Winston. Nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Winston. Got a man, that's Allison. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 42.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do.
Are you playing Sunday?
Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Because the Cowboys game is at 4:25. So I'm trying to get my uncle to
Barton, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston, that's taken in, complete to Reynolds.
Well, John said he needed no Bales playing
for a Chiefs touchdown. Josh Reynolds, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
When we draw defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point by Badgley, up and
yards,
good.
Maybe.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. I'm not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside and have to take us through the weekend in the NFL. On 2nd down, Barkley, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen speed like up there.
Now Saquon Barkley, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind
the line. I need 3 yards. Need 3 yards, Connor.
3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Well, no, it's 200 yards. See, I don't know. It says rushing, receiving. I mean total.
They go play action with Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep.
Here comes the run, Rob. Sell out, sell out, sell out.
A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
Woo!
Back in the 1st quarter, you said that they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the 1st quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunity.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jameis Winston and company heading back onto the field now. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Sling it in there.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock for 24 seconds to go in this first half. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Midway through the third.
From the shotgun, it's Winston.
This Jamal Adams it's not even
that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now
we only recovered
down.
2.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there.
Oh, you made me
and add to their score.
Oh, yeah.
This is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Get the hit stick.
A great blocking nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Charger drive about to get going. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, heck, maybe you throw on 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
Check pass. Check pass. Got Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, it's coming up.
Oh, we got no down linemen.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson carrying it out for Olsen. And this is, oh my goodness, he put it in one-handed.
I know, Connor, I'm watching. It's in my game.
Touchdown. Greg Olsen. As time expires in the first half, the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out?
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And a look now at the game so far for Jameis Winston. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a
bring them to like those.
This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City
field goal,
touchdown.
kicking the field goal.
Calvin Ridley with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession.
Turn around, Miles.
In the second half. The third quarter has not been kind to them.
They're
After
90
they built
overall,
that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He finds Beckham complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Hoping all the time I do that with Keanu.
On first down, Barkley.
Yeah, that would be great, too.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen,
that's
when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block.
Oh, Jesus, what are we doing?
Receivers, all they want to do is
not
catch
even
passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
This one got tortured by guys.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Again with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And just like that, it's third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
You've been asking him what he wants for now.
Play action. Now Wilson.
For lunch?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey.
All right. Stop.
Miles Jack.
Just get rid of the ball.
Why do you always have the kneel on the running back? Oh, a lot of guys open. Oh, that's right to me.
I can't. I absolutely can't.
Time to panic! What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Oh, is that over his head?
How did you not pick that up? Come on. One time. Give me something good.
Give him a break.
Just one. That's all I ask.
Yeah, we're still throwing a football. We got to get better. Playoffs are coming. Fucking announcer. Oh, I love when that happens on the RPOs. Turnover, third down, dear. Jesus. Jesus, Kyler. Yes, I'm still taking shots. It's fucking Rob. I already got my 200 yards. I don't want to lose yards. I don't think so. I think I'm just at 3. Oh, fucking. I kind of don't like that animation, because whenever they break it, there's always someone else right there, and then you just lost more yards. That's what I mean. Like, someone's going to get there. Ugh. Oh, Jamal. Oh, he dropped it. Jamal bumped him. No, he's not punting. Stop. Game's a little slow. Oh, God. No! Oh, no, I was facing the wrong way. Oh, that was just poor. Fucking idiot.
Is there a way to throw a back shoulder pass?
You can just try to lead them that way, but... Into the crowd. I hate how you can't audible out of this anymore. That ball's going in. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try some other fucking plays here. Yeah. Never ran that one. Hold that block. No, we're in too close. Wow. Let's get Kyler 200 too. Fuck it.
Boston.
51-27.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Guy's a beast.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michelle. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Winston Well, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Oh, no!
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk.
Hey, as long as he gets the superstar, I don't care. Fuck it, beat her.
Can you reward yourself by keeping him on the line of scrimmage? But
Now a loose football. The ball comes out and picked up by the Chargers.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5.
We'll
the defense gets in the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal.
Rob, if you're a friend, would you put it on 2 o'clock?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Uh-oh. Kyler Murray got hurt, too?
Will bring his guys up to go for 2.
He's out forever.
And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all
like
know
an underdog
to get to that record
what is the,
and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
He started as like a 68.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Brought this on yourself, Rob. You don't want a true clock.
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over.
Drew Lock indicating, baby, let's get some touchdown.
That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's for sure.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Play fake. Winston. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Myles Garrett, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Off the draw. Here's Williams. They see right through that defensively, as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. This will be a loss of 3.
Touchdown. Let's get an upgrade just in case he's the QB.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays.
I do it the triangle.
Working out of the gun, Winston. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And the front guy dropped it.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here now, time to discuss Odell Beckham Jr. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings brings up 2nd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run here with Balaj. Dances by him. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Again, it's Balaj. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. And now time is called as we've got
Drew Lock,
Charger down there on the field. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back.
Kid's good.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I hope Kyler's hurt.
Now a toss right to Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They'll go to Barkley again. Anthony Brown there on the tackle.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
That's one I could get because it's in front of him.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Got him in, it's Brown. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Damn it, Drew.
On the run, it's Barkley. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
The other guys are
with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Throw it.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, Wilson steps away
we
to
learned
his
some
left.
things today.
He may try and run for this. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a run.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
Honest question, did you force Craig?
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. T.J. Hawkinson with touchdown number 7 on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
They're ready to get a sack with Miles. Only got 4 minutes left in the game. Only got 4 minutes left in the game.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside.
You know why I love playing football? Because you only get respect when you earn it.
Coach, the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Did he get it?
Heem Hines is now a superstar X Factor and can use the zone
this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Chiefs
go look at his player card.
There's a look at the playoff picture
and I got a 5,000
and with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use Fortnite.
Yeah, Miles got a sack.
Escape and he goes down.
He only had 3.5.
That right
Where
now,
do I go? Abilities?
That's a defeated team out there. I think
you only got a half a sack there?
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
First one free.
Throw over the middle. It's taken in by his
tight end. Yeah, that's the one where it's harder. The break tackle is.
Some players thrive on making defenders look silly when they enter the zone. This ability increase their fake out on the next juke spinner hurdle.
Yeah, so they're like.
Then he has spin cycle and the one. And there's one that's locked at 90.
Right, so like he won't get, yeah, exactly. So he doesn't get that till.
Is that the one it is that it says above it? Ability slot unlocks at 90? Like that won't change. It'll be that one.
I guess.
I just, cause like ability slot sounds kind of generic too. Like, hey, there's a slot for an ability here.
Third down.
You done, buddy?
He's an 88 overall, though. No, 86.
Third and short yardage.
99 morale, though.
This pass complete to Reynolds.
Connor, what were your ratings for your team? Do you remember? Okay, good talk. Connor. Connor. Oh, no, he's fine because it didn't say. Good.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Winston. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
On 3rd down, Winston. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? Let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's Winston. It's complete to Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Winston. And break. The tight end's got it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Jameis again. And it'll be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Saquon Barkley running right. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Be ready, be ready. Slam. Go. Easy.
And they try to sweep to Jones. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
Listen. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Jones has it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, they continue to rack up the victories.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. What state prop you looking bleak now? I was home to sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions when I speak to listen. Couldn't find it, so she fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Yeah. Up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm 4 Foreign cars driving fast, I never done this before. Drown out my problems, let me When up in it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff to act like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, start the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it? Rep for your bra, for your poster, popping your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend, sweet. This sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff to act like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the flight of field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, it's to get rich or dead trying. This ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze, I won't, I can't lose, ready, rest or up bed. Do what you can to do, make it next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff to act like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I keep it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chill. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Let's go. Say first off the edge like I don't know no feel. See that pain deep in my